This is the Tactical Muffin Top Show. How y'all doing today? Just driving, going to get some wood. Thought I would hop on here and talk about a couple things. Um, I don't know if you all have been going through your winter preps. There's a huge freaking cold front coming through. People talking like minus 30. People talking about like snow and ice in Texas and Florida again. And I just want to hop on here. I know I got viewers in some of these places that don't typically get snow and ice. Well, Muffin Top lives in Nebraska, and Muffin Top gets snow and ice. So I just wanted to do, a checklist deal. Make sure you guys have some stuff in your vehicles. You need blankets in your vehicles. Have some lighters. You need to have water in your vehicles, water bottles. What's up, Bean Dog? You need to have some food that don't need cooked, like granola bars and things like that. You need to have some hard candies. You need to have some gloves. You need to have hand warmers. When I told y'all to buy them hand warmers when they was dirt cheap for a whole bag, and I said throw a bag in each one of your all's cars and each one of your guys' bags when you rotate out for what's up, Pat? When you rotate out for your winter stuff. You need to make sure you got beanies. You need to make sure you have coats, hoodies. You need to make sure you have stuff for everybody. Sassy7, what's up? I'm just doing a short chat here. I'll probably do another one on the way back. I got to go to town and get a couple things to finish up my project I got going on here. Ran out of screws. I got some, but I don't need to use freaking 4-inch deck screws for what I'm doing right now. And siding nails ain't going to cut it. So had to go get some screws, got to get a little bit more wood, got everything cut down, ready to finish up my project here, and then I'll move all my storage room stuff back in the storage room so I can get back to working out. Thank God. That's what I really need. And old Muffin Top got a sick deal on Facebook Marketplace. I'm working out the details, but I think I just got two 1-month supply boxes from 4 Patriots for 50 muffins. And I was like, shit. And it's for 4 people. So I'm like, man, that's a pretty good deal. That's going to go at a stash location somewhere. For 50 muffins, I'll throw, 20 pounds of rice in there and some bouillon cubes and some other crap and fluff it up a little bit. Some Ziploc bags for when you open those because you have to keep using those for the servings. But for 50 bucks, check your Facebook, guys. I've almost changed out my entire kitchen cookware to stainless steel off of Facebook Marketplace for under 20 muffins. I got all my pots and pans on bids, like $2 to $4 a pop. Because nobody freaking wants this stuff anymore, or everybody wants the cool cast iron and stoneware stuff, and they're just throwing out the stainless steel. Well, I'm getting rid of all my Teflon coated shit, so I'll take the stainless steel and use what I got for cast iron and stoneware and all that. But anyway, besides the point, make sure your vehicles, if you're going to be in one of these areas, especially if it's not a typical area for you to catch this cold, maybe go pick up some heat. This stuff's going to start selling out. Make sure all your gas containers are filled. Make sure you got a little bit of heat and stuff that you keep in your garage or wherever your shed that you're keeping your fuel. Make sure you have your de-icer and your windshield wipers. Make sure you have salt. I just picked up a couple 50-pound bags of salt yesterday. Make sure you have blankets. You have all the warm stuff. Maybe even keep some wool socks in your car in case you work at a gig where, what's up, Missouri? You work at a gig where you have to wear dress clothes or something. Have some pants. Have some boots in your car for everybody. Don't walk if you have to. Make sure you got some cheap cat litter in case you get stuck. Make sure you have a place to dig out. Make sure you got a jump pack in your car. Make sure you got jumper cables if you know how to do that so you can help somebody out. If you got a 4-wheel drive vehicle, I carry tow straps in my truck all the time. I pull people out and I get pulled out. Sometimes I get stuck, Make sure you have all this stuff handy. If you got solar generators, if you got any kind of generator, run your generator today. Make sure you're good so you don't need to go get a spark plug or change out your what's up, Warhammer. Make sure you change out your oil if you need to get your spark plugs, belts, whatever. Grab all this stuff now. Get your stuff topped off now. Get it running now. Get all your battery packs charged up. Get all your little battery pack hand warmers charged up. Those little Ozark Trail battery pack hand warmers are awesome to keep in the car. Or like that Zippo one that I did a review on, guys. I love that thing. I keep it. You keep it in your core, like in a chest pocket or something. You will stay warm. Um, if you're somebody who has to work outside in the elements, if you're a tradesman, if you're law enforcement, firefighter, like you're going to need to bump up on this stuff. Having some instant coffee and a way to cook it. If you have one of those like fuel tabs and a pop-up stove, or you got your propane, get your propane, because the propane's starting to sell out here. That's just normal time that we use propane. Sorry, we don't get snow, but you carry winter. You're good, Sassy 7. It's a not normal winter storm coming through. So people that don't typically get this kind of weather, like last time Texas got that ice storm, man, people were trying to heat their houses with their grills and stuff. I would hope that people have figured out a way to have alternate heating sources. I love the little buddy heater, and when we lose power, I run that in my maintenance room in my house to make sure I don't have anything pipe-wise break, stuff like that. I think you need to make sure you have your carbon monoxide detectors. Batteries are big. If you have just battery-powered stuff to keep you warm, a thing that I do is with my solar generator, I just have a queen-size heated blanket that I plug in, and like that'd be like pretty much what I run, and maybe like a light. But I can run that thing forever with my little solar generator. So ice is a thing, yeah, 100%. I got that Zippo hand warmer. I love that thing, dude. That Zippo hand warmer ain't no joke, man. That thing is badass as hell. I love it too. And that stuff goes on sale. The fuel goes on sale. I showed y'all when I bought the flat of that stuff for nothing. But yeah, be ready, guys. That's just vehicle stuff. Get your house situated. If you have hoses, and make sure your hose is off of your hose bib on your house, unless you want to have a break and fix and change out your hose bib next year. Make sure you have, if you're in a place that, does freeze, drip your water, open your cabinets to allow more warm air into your faucets, things like that. Run your bathtub on a drip, whatever, your shower on a little bit of a drip. Don't have to be a lot, just enough to keep water moving. Moving water is really hard to freeze opposed to sitting water, right? And if you're not running water, you got water in your pipes just sitting there. So if you have issues with freezing, and if you're in one of these areas that doesn't typically get this kind of weather, you might want to take these precautions. Just a heads up, like if this stuff's coming through, and it's not seasonably, normal for your area, your house might not be insulated, your piping might not be insulated, your frost line pipe, I don't know, depending on your local code. Our pipe gets buried 3 foot here because that's below the frost line. A lot of places are 14, 15 inches, 16 inches. Some of this stuff's going to freeze. Even just like your natural gas and your propane lines will freeze at that temperature. So they have moisture in them. So think about that. You need to have alternates. I got wood in my house. I got the wood R brought back for the fireplace. That's alternate for me. Plus my like camp stoves and stuff. Got the propane ready. We got campers ready to go. Last time we had a really big ice storm. People lost power for like a couple of weeks. We had friends and family staying in our campers because A, they had power with our generators, and B, they had heat with the propane. So, keep your phones charged, all that. Get your battery packs, get your batteries, get your hand warmers, get your blankets, water. Everybody's going to run to the store because they're going to make egg and milk and bread sandwiches because they go buy all this crap before every damn storm, guys. Don't go for soups and stuff right now because that stuff's going to be wiped out, right? Go for other stuff you need. Like maybe you go for some fruits and vegetables. Maybe you go for, I see they're getting ready to pull some shenanigans on chicken. Might be a good time to stock up and freeze a bunch of chicken. Just some normal winterizing preps. You can do, you can make homemade de-icer. You can watch YouTube videos on how to do that. If it gets too cold, that can actually crack your windshield. Something I've done is I just get like a dollar store spray bottle and put just like the windshield wiper fluid, like the minus 35 stuff, in that and spray it on there before, if you have a vehicle sitting outside, and then before you drive. So usually that'll keep most of the ice off if I spray it on like every night. Because like my garage is packed full of shit right now, so my truck typically sits outside unless we know, hey, Muffin Top's driving the wife and the boy to town, then we'll park and it's going to be bad, we'll park the truck in the garage so we're good to go. But I spray de-ice that spray on my windshield, and it keeps the ice off pretty good. Having a spray ball of that ain't a bad thing, especially like if you go to work after work and you gotta, scoop your truck out or whatever, get the snow and ice off and around your vehicles, hit that on the windshields. I do that on my coworkers' windshields all the time, and they're so appreciative of it. It don't cost nothing to have a spray bottle of de-ice in your vehicle to help everybody else out. If you see an old lady you make sure you got window scrapers, guys, and make sure you got gloves and stuff in your car. So many times do I scrape off old ladies' windshields for them and stuff, and they appreciate it so much. Because, like, you don't want some freaking 80-year-old gal out there freezing her ass off, scraping her windshield. Be an upstanding citizen. Be a man. Take care of your community. This is just a little winterizing Muffin Top announcement. I tried to get my logo changed over whilst driving, and it probably wasn't the smartest thing, but Missouri Survival hooked me up with a sick freaking logo. I think that's the logo for 2025 and maybe beyond. So make sure you give that guy a shout out. Muffin Top's where he needs to be to go get stuff to finish up this project, and the comments look like they've frozen, which is weird. But yeah, I'll do another one on the way back. See if I can catch, if Pat's driving or something, or Missouri, I'll see if I can cover your windshield with a tarp or a blanket before the ice. Yeah, good call. You don't even have to bother scraping it if it's already covered, right? There's a lot of things you can do. Oh, Lord, this guy's driving a Ford, can't drive a truck. That's scary. I took off my fucking mirror. God. I hate people that can't drive trucks. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so catch y'all later. Deuces. I'll catch y'all on the drive back real quick with a quick one. Muffin Top out.